And hello, all you folks out there in YouTube land. Lord Crockett Squirrel here. With Chemistry Cat. Haters gonna hate, potatoes gonna potate, and mango's gonna manganate. Kitty actually made this one for me here, I think it was yesterday. I think she may have even deleted it from her hard drive because silliness. But we have a copy to show you, and I'll just send her a copy back in a little while. So, you should all know what we're here for. Sorry about being a day late, but downloads around here are being downloads. I'm not sure how many people this is going to draw, but yep. Nice and early. Whose birthday? Oh, you found it. You got your paw print in the upper right-hand corner. My birthday was on the 1st, and I told you at that time that I would have Bard's Tale 4 for you guys. With any involving any money I managed to draw on, or could actually get my little mitts on, I should say. Half-Life 3. Right. Okay. No, not Half-Life 3, Opal. That's just Half-Life 3 is a friggin' meme at this point. Alrighty then. So, a couple little bits of news pieces. Vice put up, I think it was Vice. They put up some guy that was, they put a video up of some dude that built a PC 90 million kinds of wrong. I have not seen this video myself. They pulled it down before I could grab a copy. But yeah, he put $2,000 for the hardware in a case, and then yeah, power supply fan was blocked and all this other fun shit. Guessed it wrong. Okay, so I want to thank you all for. Oh, you know what? Honestly, I don't have $60 right now for a copy of Fallout 76. And if I did have that kind of money for Fallout 76, I'd actually spend it on. Actually, I'd need $70, and I'd still spend it on Dragon Quest XI, because switching accounts back and forth with Opal is a pain. It is actually very painful. Who claimed that? Who the frack claimed that it was hard to play video games on a PC? Whoever that is, he's woefully undereducated and probably an Xbox fanboy. Rar. I actually find it much more difficult to play console games, or at least some console games. If they weren't designed to operate for a console, I generally don't get on with them well. All right. So Vice finally pulled it down. They're going to go and make another one, do a reshoot the correct way this time. But yeah, they decided that haters gonna hate. And they dismissed all the criticism they were getting for that first video. Making statements from hardware enthusiasts about how they were actually getting it wrong. And from what I have been told, the comments were rather mild, or at least most of it. Some people, of course, no doubt had rude things to say, but they tarred everybody that commented on that video with the same brush after they deleted the comments and turned off the voting, because it was going very badly for them. And people already hating on Bard's Tale 3 or Bard's Tale 4. I don't get that. It was Vice. Okay, that's what I thought. But yeah, from what I have discovered, most of it had to do with the major screw ups this guy did, as opposed to or as opposed to anything remotely resembling social justice. But they decided to declare it all hate speech, all of it. Rawr. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't hold my breath about Vice doing something correct. Hey, Richard! Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, we're still waiting for the translation of Trails of Cold Steel 3. We want that. We want that a lot. Since they're releasing Trails of Cold Steel 4 in Japan here soon. All right. So this shouldn't be too loud initially, but I'm going to show you the opening here. In Exile Entertainment. Actually, it's been said that if the Bard's Tale 4 sells more than 1 million copies, he's going to try and get Fargo is going to try and get whatchamacallit back. Interplay.
Gods crawled through a rift into this world and found it warm, lush, and unclaimed. It lacked only worshippers. So these gods, the Famhair, gifted apes with thought, shaping them into a clever, violent race.
Well, that would go with the territory.
Great civilizations soon spread across the world. Bloodthirsty, cruel, and strong in magic.
Wow. Way to beat on humans.
The Famhair turned their greedy eyes on Arborea and Canestia, the homes of the elves and dwarfs, who until then had hardly noticed the thinking apes or their gods. Thus began the All-War, as the elves and dwarves banded together to defeat the Famhair and their human armies. But the Famhair were unkillable. All that could be done was drive them back through the rift, and even this cost the old races. All their gods and heroes died closing it. Worse, the Famhair never stopped clawing at it from the void, rending the very fabric of the world. So, a song spell was made that would forever knit up the rift. And as punishment for their part in the war, a human king's daughter was enchanted so she might sing the song without food or rest for eternity. 1,000 years on, and the maiden is forgotten, but the whispers of the Famhair still invade the dreams of the ambitious, promising power and crimson glory. 3 times have evil men
Mangar,
siren call and sought the
Lagazanta,
and 3 times
and Tarjan,
by ragtag
the mad god.
unproven heroes. Today the whispers wake a new evil, more devious than those that came before.
We don't know who this guy is.
Who this time will stand against it?
Me! It's been 150 years.
This time will rise.
Wow. Yeah, it is almost time for the equinox. It's in, what, 3 days? Something like that? Now, if you're finding their accents kind of strange, there's a reason for that. These people are very Scottish. And it's mostly because the Bard's Tale has always been about and based on old Celtic and Scottish legend. Okay, so we'll start with a new game. And yes, you can have more games. You can have lots and lots of game slots. I've got this will make my 3rd. Hey, Pickles! Welcome aboard, man. Did you ever find the fluffy cushions? I'm sorry. I know I keep picking you. I know I keep picking on you. Actually, Richard, we don't get a whole lot of snow here. But we do get it up in the mountains. We get loads of it in the mountains usually. But down here in the lowlands where I'm at, not much. I'm sorry. The Spanish Inquisition keeps bugging me.
The song I sing will tell the tale of a cold and wintry day.
No.
Of castle walls.
What's no?
Halls and a price men had to pay. When evil fled and brave men bled, the Dark One came to stay. Till men of old, for blood and gold, had rescued Skara Brae.
And that, by the way, was the opening poetry from the original Bard's Tale, referred to as Tales of the Unknown. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition!
Ready?
Not hardly.
Hang it, take it for them!
Thus, children, shall the sword father smite all who befriend the old races. Hail, Henry!
That guy's a dick, by the way. Why did you just walk through me, woman? Actually, the Scottish also roll their R's real hard. Yeah, that guy's a complete dick. So are these guys. But I get to kick their ass. Later on, I'll get to kick their asses. There is actually a naming bug that they may or may not have fixed.
I wouldn't mention it to anyone else,
Alright. That is my waypoint. And that's a thing we didn't have in the first Bard's Tale games.
Oh, that's a bad business. And no mistake.
Yes, Robbie, it is.
I don't understand. What did they do? What was their crime?
Their crime. Existing was their crime. The Fatherites don't like our crime.
Oh, and for the record, this game does not play well with... this game is keyboard mousey alone. It is based on the Unreal Engine, which is actually quite tasty.
Come on. Before those paladins give us a second glance.
I'd rather they didn't do that.
I'll give them a second glance. And maybe
Oh, here now. Save it. You'll only get yourself killed. And we need you. You're gonna save Skara Brae.
No, damn, he didn't take an arrow to the knee. Too many dicks. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that tune.
You're looking at me like you think old Robbie's had a few too many. Well, maybe I have. This is no drunkard's fancy. You've been in my dreams 7 nights now, each one with the same end. You the hero, and me lost. They all start with some evil slithering out the darkness. Trying to get back from whence it came. But
I haven't heard that joke in this one yet.
there's a moment right at the end where you could save me, and instead you choose not to. You just turn away and leave me to be buried alive.
Probably because you insisted at the time. Bagpipe. Okay. Yeah, okay, Opal.
You're the best hope we've got. So I guess I'll just have to pray that part's not true.
What, dropping a rock on your head? That sounds like fun, actually.
Anyway, hero, let's get back to the Adventurers Guild. I have a few words to say to the congregation.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't know, Nim.
This way.
Robbie joins the party. Alright. So, let's do this. Map and journal, skill tree. Ooh. That's the escape menu. And here are the options. Turn this. I'm going to have to turn this up a little bit so I can hear it all. Even though I've actually done that. Emit sound, music. Turn the music down just a hair. And the sound effects, because that's a thing. UI. We'll turn the voiceover down just a hair. Show subtitles, show combat subtitles. Party chatter is on. Out freaking standing. There we go. Gameplay. Yes, we'll apply the changes. Sorry about that. Keyboard and mouse. See? We only have keyboard and mouse right now. Game design. Oh, yeah, well, let's make this one easy because reasons. Do not show the tutorials. Invert the Y. Rotating minimap. Ooh, I should probably shut that off, but screw it. Grid move has not been activated yet. And kill the head bob. Hate combat. I hate that. Redeem code. I don't have. See, here's the problem. I don't actually have codes. Apply that. And the controls are pretty much standard for. It's actually pretty much standard for the. It's standard for. It's what you would expect. Okay, good. Alright. The graphics. Now I have this running at 47 frames per second on Ultra. And that's actually what it seems to prefer. I turn that off. And the God rays, because I'm actually not a big fan of them. That actually got me a few frames. Ditch the water reflections too. I don't actually need them. And that gives me another 3 frames. So that for me, actually, anything over 30 frames for something like this is usually pretty good. All right, and return to the game. Important things get sparklies. That is not an important thing, despite the fact that it looks like it should be. At Aaron Brennan, it's only a kilt if they aren't wearing underwear. Yeah, there you go. I would be willing to bet that he doesn't.
Cat in Skara Brae these days without hitting a paladin. Not that I'm prone to swinging cats.
You could spit round here and hit a freaking paladin. These things are obnoxious. And fighting them is actually worse. Now for my regular playthrough, I'm actually working it on normal. But this one we're going to go easy because reasons.
What a load of shit.
Always a few who'll take advantage of hard times.
Yep, always. There's always something. And no, we can't jump. We don't actually have jump. Oh, somebody put a bunch of blood down here. Now I'm wondering what that shit's about. Oh, yes, I forgot. Herb. Herbs are crafting material. Opening a barrel. And there's a cabbage. Now, things like this, the loot is randomized. And nobody ever busts me for this shit. That's kind of weird. There's also a limited amount of Diablo-esque like randomness for this. 3 water and an onion. 5 onions. Ooh. Metal scraps. Gonna want some of those.
Thy friends, venture not into Skara Brae below. Only death and hell dwells there.
Yeah, that's bullshit too.
Not at trial. That is how they take.
More fairy powder. And this poor sod is bit. This poor woman looks, or this poor guy looks like he's being burned at the stake, because that's a thing around here. Hey, Aaron, play nice. You be nice, Aaron. Yes, I'm looting everything I can. Why? Because I can. And nobody seems to... Oh, wow. More water. That's a bunch of healing potions as far as I'm concerned. Ooh. I will remember this. I must remember that thing. Because getting up here, being able to get up here will be very, very nice. So-called heroes?
Too much for you, eh?
Got a weak stomach?
You better get used
You
to
people are funny.
Hot soup! Delicious soup! Best soup you'll ever have!
Success it on? Or success? What if... I'm not sure what that is. You gotta get this guy.
Come here for soup, have you? Well, soup is not an adequate description for what you'll be getting. You'll be getting fulfillment, joy, the tender embrace of your mother's arms. This is not just soup. It is a revelation, a liquid epiphany.
Very well fed.
Earned by the spoonful. There is no question that this soup is good enough for you. The question you have to ask yourself is, am I good enough for this soup? No. On consideration, you are not good enough for this soup.
Yeah, fuck you too, buddy.
Ruffians.
Ruffian, hey. You can at least lay off the slander, pal. You don't have to be nice, but lay off the freaking slander. The Adventurers Guild's over there. But we're going to go hunt some more herbs before we go there. Because we're not actually going to get a lot of chance to do this. Now, this is Skara Brae above. It's referred to as Skara Brae above. And...
But not men. Adventurers saved this town. Round 'em up. That's what I say.
And actually, they did a lot here to go get actual, like, to do the writing for the music. The soundtrack for this is beautiful. It actually fits. It actually fits in with what we expect. Opal, it seems like both, but to be perfectly honest, he may or may not be a landowner, but he's almost certainly a spy for the frickin' Fatherites. Oh, I like this guy. Hi. Huh? What?
Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes.
Are you okay?
Cabbage, carrots, potatoes.
Okay, I think we're just gonna back away now. Hey, Silver! Welcome to stream, man. Well, they actually went to some, when they were putting this game together, the soundtrack is actually done by Scottish people, the best of their folk singers. have all been, were all, the best Scottish folk singers and musicians. They went and they recruited them for this game. Against something extra magic. Yeah. Because as we all know, bits of onion, the guild. It's actually over there. And I forget whether or not these are little puzzle things. And I'm not sure exactly how they work right now, but that's okay. I'll find out later. Actually, let's look at your skill tree there, Melody. Hot cross buns. Ooh. Okay, some of that, some of that. Basic combat, some defense stuff. And brewing. We can brew things. Science and battle brewer. The brewmaster. Master chemist. Master pyrosmith. Master craftsman. Mean drunk. Ooh. Just remember, folks, when the going gets tough, the bard goes drinking. Much drinking. Music. There is the Grand Rabble Rouser, the Grand Troubadour, the Grand War Chanter, the Grand Minstrel, and Intelligence +4. Okay, so those are classes that are actually available to the bard. Let's have a look at you, Melody. Do I like you or not? I don't know. I haven't decided. In the trinket, you got a tankard. Those are always fun. Armor, a weathered padded jerkin, an axe in the main hand, some musical bones, no boots, and no helmet. You are still level 1 with no XP, so I don't actually have a reason to do this, to do much of anything here. I'm going to pop this right here, and that right there. What do you mean it can't be? Oh, there you go. We're going to steal your axe too. And your musicy bones, because I'm actually going to make make another bard here. So at some point I'm going to make another bard, and yeah, that's the map. Skill tree, and I click on here. We're going to do this, and then click there. Yeah, figure it out. I would rather not make another nameless character just because. But it is entirely possible if you wipe everything out to do exactly that. Who are you? Never mind. You're probably dead anyway here in a minute.
There were more folk killed last night. Some great beast, they said.
Lies.
Again, they blame us for it. What I just saw at Henred's hanging tree was the last straw. We have to...
That could be bad.
Did you hear that? The song of the maiden.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
What dog owners think their dogs tell them every day.
Thank you very much for the...
I love you. Mishka, I love you. Mishka, I love you.
What?
I love you. Mishka, I love you.
What is that? Hello?
I love you. Good girl.
Oh!
I love you.
Hey!
I love you. I love you. I love you.
What is this audio file? Where?
Good girl. Good girl.
How long is this audio file, dude? Seriously?
Say I love you.
Okay. And let's go ahead and show you the... much as I think Melody would be good to keep, we're going to go to character creation, because that's a thing. Yeah, somebody uploaded a file. Yeah, I was kind of wondering what the hell that was about. Okay, we are going to take the bard, although I'll show you some others. Here is the rogue. That has the hide and shadows ability, and the ability to sticky pointy things, the fighter, who will slash you up with shit. The practitioner actually rules. You would think that because the practitioner is kind of squishy, that they wouldn't do well to begin with, and no, actually they pretty well rock. They actually do good work. But we're going to do the bard because eventually we're going to get a practitioner. What culture are you from? Here is the well-educated Bade. The Einar, who are Viking types of critters, or were Viking types of critters. The Ficti, they're foresty people. There's an Outlander. Made them hardy and unflappable, immune to poison, fire, and bleeding. These thingies here, they gain a bonus skill point at levels 3, 10, and 18. I like that one better. The only glass in those cannons is low hit points, and even that isn't gonna hurt too bad. Okay, so this guy's got a stick. Yeah.
Come on, fight. If you make me fight.
Were you born this annoying or did you study?
Cynical. Alright, very cynical. Brian the Fist. Morgana. Gwendolyn. L0v3ly, yep. That is the original Melody character. Now, observe and admire. To take all of this out. And now, I can't click here or type anything. That is the thing. That is the bug. I actually reported this to them. And I got a response back that says they'll work on it. And actually, we cannot go back. So, Kitty's going to get her wish. Actually, let's see if this works. Customize. That does, and that, not even that works.
Come on. Why do you even...
If you make me fight, I'll kill you.
You have...
Come forward and die, fiend.
This isn't my first...
This isn't my first fight, you know.
Alright, so thou shalt be nameless. Alright, I'm guessing you're just screwed. War Chanter Novice. Kale's Rudiment. It's actually a stance? Wow, no. Wayland's Watch, and that requires some considerable... You see those three little gems up there? That is focus. You can't do anything with it unless you can without focus. Unless you actually got that focus going on, you can't actually use it. Spell points max +1. And Minstrel. Channeling 1. Max spell points +1. Channel 1 or 2. 1 to 3 bonus up. Ooh, that would be nice. Alright. You're the drummy type. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, Song of Compulsory Cavorting. Wayland's Watch. That's actually, if I remember, that is actually. Oh, that's right. Target phones is shrunk. And actually, eventually, I will fill out all. These will all get filled out. Let's see what we got for attack stuff. Swordsman Novice, Axeman Novice, and Bludgeoning Novice. I think I'll take that one. Let's go back to this one here real quick. Wayland's Watch. Any enemy who strikes you and nearby protected allies with a melee attack takes 2 physical and is set on fire. I'm down with that. Light armor novice, basic defense, padded beige garb, leather armor. Okay, I can't take this without that or that. So medium armor novice will give me chainmail. And finalize. Just remember, folks. Yes, they must focus hard. Squish, nuke it from orbit. Yeah, that's actually a bug. That's honestly a very serious bug. Customize. Nope. Still not going to do it. Customize now. Oh, I can't click the finalize now. That's kind of weird. Archetype. Bard. Actually, let's switch to practitioner for a moment. Customize. No, that's not it. Something tells me I may have to restart. Crap, do I gotta do this all again? You can actually refund your spell points if you really want to. Back to the Bard. Customize. There we go. Still can't name them. All right, I'm gonna do that. Did I not get an attack thing? I think I got the bludgeon. There we go. Defense. We're on defense. There we go. Now I can finalize again, and still no freaking name. All right, let's go. You will not be able to make any further changes to this character's archetype, culture, or appearance after this point. I'm good. You barter believe it. There you go. That's a freaking achievement for you. Yeah. You know what? I haven't seen a dragon in this game yet. Doesn't mean they don't exist. And yes, apparently we're going to carve a new axe hole into some people. All right, I for inventory. What are you wearing? Oh wow, I stole her inventory, most of her inventory for no freaking reason. All right. Got some rock gut right there. This stew is actually will actually be quite handy, and I need some healing. I need a heal, which is weird. Okay, 2 constitution, water things, more things. That's too much. Okay, let's get a couple of these onions here. Use that with a right click. And again with a right click. Okay. Here is where you set your skills. And actually I want to move this one to there. Or can't I? Give allied combatant a shield with 4 constitution. How drunk do I have to be for that? Nope, that's just all. Don't have to do that. Mental damage, by the way, is a big thing right here. Confirm. Now let's go get into trouble. Who wants to go get into some trouble? Oh, well. Okay. These are not any different. So, Here's the crafting display. You can, if you have stuff, you can make. If you have the stuff, you can make almost anything. Now, this here says I can make. I can do up to 8, but one run through. Oh wow, I used a lot. I'm almost out of that red coal wart. I got to get some more. But one click made 4 healing potions, so that's good. All right, let's go get some XP. No Opal Dragon. I have not seen any way to get Puff in this game. Although I'm still not 100% certain exactly what that requires.
We made it.
What a nightmare, eh?
Nightmare, eh? Come on. We've got to get to the old guild and figure a way to protect ourselves.
The way you're gonna I know how you're gonna protect yourself, you bastard. Open ye olde door.
The Adventurers Guild from back before the old town was buried is still here after all these years. Just a little filthy, liable to collapse. At least it's well hidden. No danger of another visit from the Fatherlands. Come on. We're looking for a green door.
I saw a thing here a moment ago that I could use to close the freaking door. Oh, it closed by itself. That's fine. I don't care now. Okay, that is supposed to be water. I hope they have a way to purify it. Okay, because this river is probably going to be their primary source of water. One of the things they did do for this game, it's one of the things that impresses the shit out of me now, is they actually did get very close to what this. Do not enter. Ha! Try and stop me, asshole. Okay. Blue witch root and more blue witch root. Ooh. Green fire for a magical lantern. And rotted food. Rotted food actually does have a use in this game for crafting. You can't eat it directly. More elf cress.
Hold on, hero. You'd better touch that luckstone. Luckstones have been around since before the All War. And it's always good to give them a rub, particularly before a fight. They can give you a second chance if things go wrong.
Some you'll find not green hair, green fire, yeah. Nobody's got green hair here.
No matter what befalls, you'll come right back to here.
Alright. Oh, I see something. Oh, by the way, for the record, more coal wart. Perfect. That's all. That's actually most of the coal wart I used. The problem, of course, is that water is actually quite rare around here. That doesn't go anywhere, but we'll be able to get back this way up from the other side of that. More herbs. More coal wart. That's even better. Down the street. They actually replicate. They did in fact replicate the. They replicated old Skara Brae, which I found really good. Okay, those are actually, once you get your second actual party member, you find out what those are for. That actually means there's a stash around here someplace, right close by. It'll actually be right here. That you can push. But I'm going to be an ass and push it back. Actually, I don't think I can push it back. Oops. That's okay. Couldn't do anything without it. Let's see. This is for offerings that I'm not sure what offerings I can actually offer. What the offerings might be.
Are they adventurers? Did they escape the fire?
Wait a moment. Don't think these are any friends of
Good herb. Yeah.
We'll have to fight him, I fear.
Yes, we will. And we're going to do exactly that. Right after I loot this. And this person right here is not always empty.
Seems unfair.
Kill for the masters, huh? My turn? Oh, it's my turn. Bunk. Right there. Boom! See ya! Now let's get our little buddy over here. And you're gonna do exactly the same thing. That makes it easy. Oh wow! When you put it on, no, that's actually the amount. Ooh, we're gonna want that here in a second. And more trowel squeezins, some gold scats. Loot them all. Loot them all. Let dogs sort them out. All right. That's another place where they're gonna put shit. This is a treasure chest that has a nice weathered leather tunic. We'll take it. And then we're gonna go to inventory. Not you, I want her.
Yes.
You got shit already. Pop that right in here. There we go. Now you look better. You certainly look. You certainly look quite a bit better there. All right, that's actually, believe it or not, that's actually the first time I've seen a leather jerkin in there. All right, moving right along. We actually, this place here actually comes out.
Oh yeah.
The new voice of homeopathy. I see how it is.
Croc a squirrel, the new voice of homeopathy.
That's bullshit.
What did you find on it?
Really, kitty?
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Oh dear. Okay. Okay, kitty. I see how you are. I'm going to wait for that guy to turn around, and then we're going to bust his ass. There you go. You're not getting extra for this. Oh, and this is actually where I want... Die! Die, fiend! Too much stuff. Boom! See ya! Alright. Oh, crap, we're out of opportunity. That's no good. We can't have that. On the upside. Ow! 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 I see how you are. I so see how it is. Let's give this guy the old chop. And yes, by the way, this is the easy mode version of things. Well, let's do a move to over there. And then we'll just beat this guy's head in. Perfect. $100 XP to go until she gets to...
Nasty scrap. Let's see to our wounds.
Ooh. Padded armor boots. I like it. More coin? We should have some already, actually. Yeah, we do. We picked up some here a little while ago. You go there. You go there. You go there. And everybody gains 3. Everybody gains 2. Yes. So much for your wounds. Okay. Lutal. Up here to the inventory. And you, my dear. You, my dear.
What
Click.
do you need?
I need you to put these boots on. Oh, where did I get that?
Somebody come do some limit on the walnut tree? There's some big ass limbs out there.
All right.
Huh? No, it looks like
And that's a rusty hatchet. What is this? It's also a rusty hatchet, so I don't need those. That means that one's gonna go, that's actually gonna go up for sale before long. All right. Now I've got these 2 squirrels.
Are those more troublemakers?
Aye. Looks like we can't avoid them.
Charge!
Pardon?
Oh, these are bigger. Die. Oh shit. That actually took 2. How the hell? Sanctuary score? Why did that take 2 opportunities? Oh, don't you even move back. I'll kick you.
Here, hero. Right here.
Bunk. Die.
Here.
Yeah, it does take 2 opportunity. I'm amused. Two rounds and it's over. I started my shoe collection, huh? Cardinal Pickles! Alright. We'll just take it all. Screw it. Okay. There's a thing over there, and I have no... There's something over there. I see it. I have no idea what that is. But it's not being all sparkly.
There's another luckstone. Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Now, here I can either bind to this and not have to walk quite as far, or I can consume it and it'll give me experience points. Yes, I turned the damn tutorials off. I hated those. Okay. So what should we do? Should we bind here and not have to walk quite as far through empty streets, or should we consume it and get some XP? I'll leave this up to the chat. You give you a minute here, because we're already an hour. We're almost an hour into. We're almost an hour into the game. Not quite. We're getting there. Okay, Kitty says consume it. Anybody else? Anybody else? Because once we consume it, it ain't gonna work no more. And most of them only work once. Okay, that's 2 votes for consume. We got any more? More votes, more votes. Because we're not gonna get quite as many as it sounds like. Give us 10 minutes. I know some people. Okay, you know what? I've got for those who have already voted, I've already got that. Okay, 46 to 66, so 20 XP, and we got heals. And they were actually really good about. Uh-oh. The paladins are here. Oh, they're looking for us.
You're the danger. Who set fire to the guild?
Who keeps hanging innocent folk?
We're gonna go do that. We're gonna go. I'll show you what that is here in a little while. Oh dear.
More paladins. Can't let them spot us. Edge left and stick to the shadows. The Adventurers Guild is just around the corner.
It is, as a matter of fact. This is actually the Grand Place from the original Bard's Tale. The Grand Place. This used to be lined with temples. Once upon a time ago. During Tales of the Unknown, this was all temples. A little puggy, huh? Actually, we can't try consuming it again. Only certain ones are consumable. A stick for the mage. Doll. You're facing away.
What is that?
Nasty and ugly.
One leg, one arm. This isn't a first shot. I've sung songs about them. Never thought I'd seen them.
All the monsters of legend.
By the way, that orange symbol above it says it's to be a challenge. This thing's got 30 odd hit points. It's actually all the way in the back. $29 hit points. So close enough for government work. It had, in normal mode, it has 36, and it's like almost, and it's quite a bit, in hard mode, it's actually quite a bit more. Ooh, I've still got one.
Yes?
Whack. There we go. Now it's your turn, buddy. Don't die this time. Ha! Now I'm gonna have to do a thing here to move aside.
I'll just...
Ah! Can't use that one. Use this one though. What I should have done was I should have hit it with this down here. Let's go ahead and chug some. Let's go ahead and chug some. There we go. We got some of that. Ooh, I like that actually. Now you can come get some, doodly. End my turn. Because if it hits you with that beam like that, you're dead. You are instantly died. And it's on fire. Ha ha! That'll learn you. Kaboom. See ya. Remember to dodge. Yeah. Dude, dodging that will get you decidedly very dead. Or not dodging that would get you very dead. Okay, there's some more musical bones and yet additional coin. So, and actually coin is rare around here. Coins are incredibly rare things around here. Okay. By the way, those gates actually have puzzles. It's fun. Alright. I'll loot that. So sooner or later, I'm going to have a practitioner on hand. We're looking for a green door, by the way. That will be the Adventurers Guild. I don't think there's any more combat between here and there. No, there's not. And I can't get into any of this. By the way, watch the edges of these. Because if you walk up on them, you might actually get caught in the geometry. And if that happens, you just kind of keep moving a bit, and it'll get better. Pop right through here. Open the crate. And of course, there's just wood chunks. Stuff. And things. And more things. Alrighty then. Let's see what we got. This is actually just, all this is going to do is save me a walk. By the way, those are also save points. And that there, some of you will remember that I actually approached this rock from this side, and that is me getting around it. This is another part of the river near where we came in. No, actually it's not. Right, so I have to go back around. This is actually just the area behind it. So I don't want to go walking back through. And there is the camp.
Stay in the camp.
What happens if I don't want to, you dick? Alright. Farmer Killup, look! I found him again! Corn Binu. Glad to see you safe.
Cabbage, carrots, potatoes. Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes.
Yes, green is what food eats. Kitty always says, green is what you eat. No, green is what food eats. Take care. Looting. This hearty stew is actually really good for... Ooh, check that out. I like it. I've never actually looked at this from the side.
Welcome, friend.
Welcome, friend. I'm a friend, apparently.
And this is Halifax. How can we help?
Here, my problem with her is she gets some huge freaking hands. What do you offer?
New folks arriving here every day, driven out of their homes by monsters or paladins or what have you, and they all need to eat and sleep. Oh, I haven't much, but we share what we have. If you need food, it's there. A place to lie down, the houses across the way are safe, and if you're wounded, get in that line there. We'll see to you as soon as we can.
Okay, good enough. How did you come down here?
It was all chaos here when the attack started, so somebody had to organise. Me and Halifax here, my husband, we started finding blankets and food for the rest and keeping watch as best we could.
I saw that, Opal.
Bad so far, but there's more folk coming in every day. It'll get worse before it gets better.
Feeding the cow the river. No. Dude. Alright, continue. Who's Halifax?
My bold, brave husband. Always manages to find trouble where no one else can. Good thing for a guard, I suppose. Not so easy on his wife, though. Well, at least we're in trouble together this time.
Alright. Hasta bye-bye.
Help out if you can. We need it.
That, wow. For somebody as old as she's supposed to be? Oh ho, I see there. She's her dress is modeled, but she's not actually, but the inside is not actually modeled. Her body in general is not actually modified, not actually modeled. Except, of course, this part of her here, her hands, of course, up to about there, and her foots. The rest of it is actually her dress having been having been properly rigged. He's gonna have the same issues. That's where we see poke through.
More every day. Where are we gonna fit them all? If you need food and healing, see my wife here, Racer. If you need a blade or some leather on your back, see me. And if you're fit enough, we could use some help holding back the darkness, as the city watch ain't likely to help us down here.
Oh, Nim, did I see that right? Gee, the surroundings would lead one to the conclusion there was vast wealth at hand. Well, there was. Being puzzled by Gates. Haha. Well, no, you probably see it because there's indicators, even for those who are even for the colorblind. I'm sorry, Nim. That's gotta make some stuff kind of rough for you, though. Well, why would I not look down the lady's top if I can see it? Sound a bit better about the City Watch.
And why shouldn't I be? Was with them for 30 years until this Henry becomes bishop of the Fatherites. Then all of a sudden being Einar is a sin, fired for worshipping the wrong gods, took a house and tried to burn poor Racer as a witch. Spent half my life arresting the rats that lived in Skara Brae below, and now I'm down here helping them. Oh, it's a funny old world, eh?
Yeah, it would be. And if you spent 30 years with the watch, you're somewhere roughly my age. Dude. Yeah, necklaces or dresses with low necklines like that. It's just that's just begging for it. Okay, holding back the darkness? Question mark.
I've got some likely lads patrolling the camp, but what we really need is some hardy souls to go into the dark and clear some streets. Things seem to be breeding in there. Horrible things.
I'm wondering if you two could even have children anymore. Who's Racer?
Racer's my wife. Met her at her father's tavern. Oh, she wouldn't look at me at first, but then, well, I guess she got used to me. I don't find a kinder person in all of Cave. I don't know how I got so lucky.
I know. You kept spending time near her. And then you started spending time with her. And then you took the risk of getting her pregnant. What are you selling? All right, we'll have a look. Now, there is a thing that I would really love to get my hands on, and that's a way to just generate more money. Okay, so I don't need either of these. Go there. And you have 3 pages worth of inventory. I don't need any of this crap. Which means you're going to give me some coin, dude. I don't want to do much as I would love to. I don't have our friend here does not have the training for it. All right. Let's rearrange a little bit so that we've got some more space to do some more stuff. All right. That's 1, 2, 3.5 pieces of armor we can do now. All right. And that'll get me almost to 50 gold. You're giving me cash. Yeah. Oh, wow. He's actually modeled all the way to the shoulder. I'm amused. He might actually be completely modeled. This screwball is actually a Fatherite.
Do not fear me, friends. I beg you.
What? Why should I not? You're wearing...
Yes, I am a Fatherite, but I no longer take orders from Bishop Henry or any of his compatriots. It is they who are not Fatherites, for they have abandoned the Sword Father's tenets. Thus, I have broken with them and come here to this refuge to do what a priest must always do. Help the helpless and teach those who wish to learn.
I did not forget the soup. I went and talked to the guy about the soup, and he says I am not worthy. He won't sell it to me. More of the Sword Father.
The Sword Father was a man once, a king of Leicesters who valiantly drove out foreign invaders and sacrificed himself for the security of his people. Such was his honour and goodness that he became a god upon his death, and his daughter, known as the Blessed Lady, an all-merciful goddess. Together, they watch over mankind, the Father inspiring them in times of trouble, the Blessed Lady comforting them when the storm has passed.
No, I didn't forget those, actually. I did grab the hearty stew that was behind her. What do you think of Bishop Henry?
It did not seem so terrible when first he arrived. Ambitious, yes, but still compassionate and with a keen intellect that was never satisfied. Then slowly his mind became less flexible, his fears more consuming and his compassion reserved only for his own kind. Where once the temples helped all, Henry ordered that only the faithful be fed and all others be turned away. It only got worse from there, as you know, and I now fear he has lost his sanity entirely.
Okay.
I was reprimanded for aiding a dwarf, and when I defended myself, Henry demanded I give up my ministry. I left without looking back. But I haven't left the true church, only Henry's church, which is not and shall never be mine. Well, I do what I can, healing, comforting, feeding, advising. If you are sick or wounded, I will be happy to help you. If you seek to channel the power of your God for good works, yes, I can show you. First, however, I would ask a favor. Some of Henry's so-called paladins have looted sacred relics and are wearing them as medals, it seems. As if covering one's self in holy artifacts made one more holy. Preposterous. I know Paladin Captain Beckwith, who patrols the road near Fetter Cairn, wears one. If you could get it from him, so I may return it to its proper place, I would believe that you have the fortitude and commitment to learn what I have to teach.
Farewell.
Bless you, friends.
Oh, by the way, just so you know, even flat earthers are more, how they call that, open-minded than our little buddy Hendred.
What do you want?
His name is Mary.
Forgive me, my bile. It is not you who have started, but these cursed clods who broke my best lute and battered me with their oafish fists. If you need an instrument, I have a few I am willing to sell. I am trying to raise enough coin to return to the Everwood. The venture has not so far been a success.
What claws were these?
A mob, fevered by the Fatherites. They accused me of trying to lure some baidish boy into the shadows, then set upon me with fist and boot. Had not a fellow adventurer been passing, I have no doubt I would have hung from their tree. Fortunately, a dwarf named Dalgleish saw my peril and dragged me to safety, taking many blows himself. I am in his debt.
Now, Dalgleish, we will actually see it we'll see later. Let's see what you got for sale.
Finest instruments you'll ever find. Just a few I've acquired over the years. Please.
Corn Binu, we don't have enough money for most of these. There is a splintered harp, which will give us Ooh, ruthless. Oh, if I gotta get drunk 3. Waylon's watch reduces strength by an additional 20% and intelligence by half. Here is a. Oh, drunk 7. That's gonna be wow. That's gonna be really hard. Okay. Training in Bard. Intelligence +2. Well, that's actually not terrible. Splintered Shepherd's Pipes. Drink 4 spell points +1. Here's a Jester's Cap. We can buy one of those. Oh wow! I don't have training in it. 54 for that. Max drunk stacks 3. And gain spell points and 4 stacks of drunk. Ooh, pretty. Constitution. Oh, I don't have that much. I don't actually have that much cred. I might be able to get some more because I could actually make this shit. 20 for that, 17 for this. I need about 40 for that harp though. Drunk 3, Constitution +3. Got some of that. Max drunk stacks 3. Only 1 stack of drunk for that shit. Damn. I've got just one of these. I'll need a rogue if I'm gonna really get any more. Oh, but yeah, shit doesn't sell for nearly as much as one might pay for it. I'm gonna 2 for that. Give me 50. You can have those. I don't actually want them. Don't need them. Metal fragments are a thing that I must have. Metal scraps and metal. Why is that in my shit twice? That's not good. That's not acceptable. 4 torches, 10 healing potions, which and I don't want to sell those. All right, 16 for that. Damn, I actually will need an instrument, a better instrument than the one I've got. Oh, squirrel it. Not gonna be able to do that. There's this drum. I lose a point. I actually lose a freaking hit point that way. Fine, we'll take it as it is, and we'll come back to you later. You don't have enough coins for what you want, squirrel. No, nobody seems to have that. All right, so we have talked to everybody over here in the camp. So let's go get our. I was gonna show you this. I will not. Pray to the shrine of Michael Cranford. Haha. Oh, that was a bunch of XP. Outstanding. And here's the skill tree. We've already got that one. Channeling 1. Intelligence +2. Intelligence +2. Intelligence +3. And intelligence 4. Ooh, that's a lot. Rabble Rattler Novice. Rhyme of Duo Time. Waylon's Watch. That's actually going to be a thing. Okay, we'll actually take Troubadour Novice. And that will do it for now. Because I can actually go get the chainmail shit here later. Probably going to do that next level though. Brewing. This enables me to do science. Lesser Trot of Power. But ooh, that's actually spendy. Battle Brewer. Ooh. We can make elven wine like that. Yay. Alright, we are done. Okay. So, let's go get our big quest. That's not sparkly. Okay, and pop that up. Click on the ability thing, and then click on that. Corn menu.
Welcome, friend. Hello, Robbie. Glad to see you in one piece.
One piece? Better than 10. Like that my neighborhood has decided I'm rich because my house is paid for. That's a good place. That's actually a good place to be.
decided to wipe us adventurers out once and for all.
Good luck with that.
Not sure if they really think we're behind all the murder and mayhem that's been plaguing Skara Brae, or if they just want a scapegoat. But either way, if we ever want to live in peace again, we have to prove to those bastard sword priests that we're not the enemy.
We could wipe them out. That would work really well too.
To bring them the enemy. Now, I'm sending messengers to the elves and dwarves to petition their help in this. That help, however, may be long in coming. So we need a few brave souls here and now, willing to hunt down whoever's behind this terror and deliver them to the priests. Not just to save Skara Brae, not just to save the Adventurers Guild, but to save the lives of all the elves, dwarves, trow, adventurers, outcasts, and practitioners of magic in Caith. So, any volunteers? Well, you know where I'll be when you make up your mind.
Crickets!
I knew you'd come forward, hero. Now, listen. Seems the raid on the Adventurers Guild was just one attack among many today. There's atrocities happening all over Skara Brae. And Dalglish, Ringneck, and the Green Lady, who you met during the fighting, have gone to look into some of them. I promised I'd send help if I could find any. Would you look for them and give them a hand?
Yeah, why not?
This is the old town, the original Skara Brae. When the mad god Tarjan attacked it with fire and storm a century and a half ago, the earth shook so the muddy hills around the town flowed down and buried it to the gables.
Yep.
Ever since, the poor and outcast and outlaw have been digging it out again, little by little, making a home in the dark.
Well, to be perfectly honest, if you own your house outright, it's all paid for, and you don't owe anything on it, yeah, that's actually a really significant. That's actually a very significant bonus. It actually increases your net worth by quite a lot, up to double the value of the house. Tell me more about your dream.
Now, there's not much more to tell. I can never remember any details of where or how. I just know the troubles we're having now will end when you end. And somehow, you'll end me too.
Yes, dude, I will end you. What do they got against us?
The Fatherites claim that elves, dwarves, trow, and those who practice magic or follow the old ways are enemies of their faith. But until all this magical mayhem started, the most they would do was preach against us. Now it seems they want to wipe us out, as if that would make them safe. It isn't us behind this terror. Ah, Ringneck's a collector, I'll call him.
He's a thief.
Likes shiny things. He was looking into a kidnapping in Wellbottom, the trow camp here in Skara Brae below. I'd look for him first, as Wellbottom's nearby. Then he can help you find the others.
Cool.
Dalglish is a dwarf smith and a long-time protector of Skara Brae. Someone's been attacking his clients, and he fears it's because he's investigating these terrors. He was off just before the raid to lie in wait for the devils at a client's stall in Skara Brae above.
Okay. And
she's an elf who dedicated herself to caring for the poorest in Skara Brae. She'd heard some rumours of elves luring children away from their families, like in the old tales. She went above ground to learn the truth of it.
I wouldn't say it's actually more random, Opal, because you do have insurance that will help with some of that shit. And yes, I will help them because you don't actually give me a choice. Oh, level 3! Yay! Look at the crates. Look at the crates. Pop. And more rock gut and a better leather helm. Outstanding. We'll take that. I will definitely take that. Oh, these are nice. I like those. 2 more healing potions and some other shit. Loot all. Alright, here we go. Mercy the mercenary captain. We're not talking to her because we don't have mercenary coins. We're going to take that though.
Hello, friends.
Friend.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Sir Stephen of Daimler. Can't talk long. Black Hawk and I are flying off to Lestras soon.
Flying? How are you going to do that? Oh, right on.
That's right, flying. I ride on the back of a great hawk, crossing land and sea as easy as others cross the street. It's always been a dream of mine to circumnavigate the world, and I'm well on my way.
Oh, yeah, renting's a pain. And there's no guarantee they're going to let you stay after your lease is up.
Black Hawk is the name of my Black Hawk. He's a big old bird, wings wider than the gates of Skara Brae. Have him perched on top of Kyralan's tower right now, but you can't see him. Oh no, I've made him invisible so he won't scare the populace.
I want to know how you did that. Right, I think you're a nutter. All right, Bricktop Bridget.
Another weary soul.
Yeah.
Not many creature comforts yet here at the new guild, but Granny Goodnight and I managed to put a few kegs in a barrel as we were running out. So, how about a drink?
I'm good for a drink. More about the guild.
In the old days, the guild was out in the open. A place for treasure hunters, sell swords, and practitioners to find work and tell tall tales. These days, it's the last refuge for anyone who doesn't fit into the Fatherite's narrow little world. Mages, rogues, folk of the old races. They can all have a drink and know they're not going to have any trouble. Well, they could until tonight.
Oh dear.
Didn't make it. Poor soul. Paladin got her before I could get him. No half the barkeep she was, but I'll do my best.
Okay, good enough. What do you got?
It's no much,
But it's all expensive. If I had 100 quid, I'd grab all the water I could. All right. You got this stuff in stacks of 25, but I'm actually going to get these. I am going to get those because I can actually use them directly. And this one is 15. What is that? Shepherd's pie. Ooh. All right. 4 stacks of drunk, and I'll take those 2 because those will actually come in handy. Tea. Oh, okay. That's good stuff. A tropical drink for 12. Rotted food. That's no good. We can't have that. Oh, here we go. I'll show you this. And we'll get that. Put some right in here. Oh, nope. And that gets us down to 25 gold. But you'll see.
happy drinking, friend.
All right. So water it is. Back to the inventory so I can stack some of this. Get over here. Use. We learned the tropical drink, get that out of the inventory, and we actually had to buy a recipe for a sandwich. Make sandwiches great again, right, Kitty? What could it be? I don't know. But I'll probably find out. Let's get this up over here and pop that right in here. We can stack it up since it's ours now. We have loads of this shit though. Yeah. All right, what can we craft? Let's see. Charcoal, cooking herbs. Let's see what we got for alcohol. We can make some more trout squeezins, which is not my idea of a fun time. Healing potions. Lesser healing potions is worth 10. The torches, we can't make enough. We can't make those because we have to have things. You see, and we'll actually get a list of those. The grappling hook, we've got metal scraps, but not fiber. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Welcome to my lair. Craft a couple. There we go. Now I can make grappling hooks. Make 2. And we'll make some more. Yep. You could actually get multiples of a thing from a single run through. And we'll get one more. There you go. Now we can't, but we can't make, we don't have the ability to make lockpicks, but that's okay. I'm good with that. And that can sit like that, and we still have all this water. But I don't have anything I want to make out of this. Onions, cabbage, steak, and bread. Ooh. What's it going to take to make bread? Oh, we need some grain. I think the guy out front, I think one of them out front actually makes that shit. Meat and cooking herbs, we'll do that later. Soup, onion, cabbage, carrots, broth, and mushrooms. We have to be able to make broth first. Cooking herbs and bone shards. Usually I have bone shards by now. Ooh, fermented spirits. Water, potato, and sugar. Ooh, I thought I had... No, I don't have any sugar. Oh, that sucks. Okay. While we're here, let's go ahead and spend the 2 skill points. Minstrel Novice. Rabble-rouser Novice. Extra spell point. Extra intelligence. Let's see what we got for attack skills. Critical hits with swords. Critical hits with axes, since we actually have one of those. Eviscerate. Oh, wow. Ow. An additional stack of bleed. 20% increased critical chance with axe abilities. Bludgeony things. Head knocker. Okay. Oh, wow. That wouldn't be a bad thing to have. Axeman Novice. Swordsman Novice. What do we got here? Strength +1. Let's go back to defense. Light armor. Journeyman. Reinforced leather armor. I will take one of these. And I think I can either get that or this. Battle Brewer gives me Elven Wine. Science gives me some other stuff. So let me get the Elven Wine thing going on. By the way, when you get these completely filled out here, they'll tell you to go to the review board here in the guild. Alright. And when you go to the review board here in the guild, they'll give you stuff. Oh, I should have got that. Damn. Oh, well. Alright. Map and journal. Kill that. Making the best of a bad reputation. That sparkly over there behind the counter is actually Mercy the captain. That's the door out of here. I don't want to talk to you. I don't need to talk to you. Ooh, there's a basement. I did not know this was here.
So, this sage could save the world.
Nath Oakmore, Volume 2. Oh! Oh, damn.
What a story! I love it. But there is no story. My journey has barely begun. Maybe so, but it has so much potential.
Oh, dear. Okay, I get to keep that, apparently. I'll talk to you in a minute. Here's the review board.
Welcome, adventurer.
Current venue.
We are the review board of the Adventurers Guild. Before you can be allowed to learn certain skills or follow certain paths, your progress must be reviewed to be certain that you are worthy. You will know when to return to us. We look forward to seeing you then.
I think that's actually going to be right about level 7.
Farewell, adventurer.
Yeah. Why are you different? Oh, okay. Just hadn't done all the things. What's this in the chest? Why can't I get the chest?
Who? Oh, hello. I don't suppose you have any stories? Skara Brae is the name. Impresario of theatrical entertainments and pageants of the mind. My company and I have performed before kings and queens on village greens and everything in between.
You're a bard.
We tell stories of all kinds, from tall tales of knights and thieves and bards, to poignant parables set in a world beyond the end of the world, to epics of gods and monsters, and those who wonder if they might be both.
Okay.
In my 40 years practicing my chosen trade, I have had the privilege of working with some of the finest magicians, storytellers, craftsmen.
Well, he does have a boomstick. Yeah.
It has been our continued pleasure.
It's not vodka, it's just generic rock guy. Evil shit. Okay. If you've been doing this for 40 years, you've got to be somewhere in your late 50s to early 60s.
My family were bankers in the land of the golden sun, but I left that trade to follow my love of art and storytelling and entertaining the people. I have never regretted it.
And that puts you over 60.
I'm working on a new entertainment as we speak, about a band of bold adventurers trying to stop ancient evils from destroying the world. And I'm looking for inspiration. It occurred to me that the Adventurers Guild would be a good place to find some.
Not today, it doesn't look like. Alright, we're done with you.
See you again.
Ah, hello.
Where the hell are you from, Frenchie?
Good to meet fellow seekers of adventure. I am Ekbar Andros, known as Stronghold. It seems I've come to your city in dark times.
You have indeed.
I have sought adventure for many years. First as a mercenary in Sarai, then as a treasure hunter and thief. Then one day in a market in Gouache, I heard a song that told of a great sage trapped in an endlessly repeating dream. The song said that if the sage was freed from his dream, he would turn the world from the path of ruin. And I, suddenly feeling I had unwittingly been treading just such a path, decided I would find the sage and wake him and help him to save the world. I have been seeking him ever since and had many adventures along the way. A name from my mercenary days. I was known to hold the line and never break, and to close the gaps when others fled.
Mm-hmm.
Murders, disappearances, intolerance.
I know, right? Looking good for their age at 70.
All this is happening within your walls. It makes me wonder if the ruin the sage is meant to save us from is close at hand. If it is, then I must find him quickly and stop telling tales in taverns.
All right, we're done with. I'm done with you.
Welcome your adventures, friends. I hope you find what you seek.
There's supposed to be a flame horn in here somewhere.
Off to do a little dungeon crawling, are you? Makes me wish I was young again. Always plenty of fun to be had in the underworld.
You're serious? That guy actually looks old.
Good luck down there.
That guy actually looks old. It's hilarious. But I can't get into this chest, and I don't know why. That's the review board. So at least I know where that is now. There's supposed to be something. There's supposed to be stuff down here. If I had codes for the other stuff, then I'd be set. All right, let's go have a look at. Oh, there's the puzzle axe that I don't get because reasons. There's a dude up there. One of those elf things over here. That is a 2 swords and a shield, which has always been the thing for the sign of the Adventurers Guild. That's Kale's puzzle axe. I didn't get to buy it because I didn't have that kind of money. Alrighty then. I have no idea what that is. Not something I don't get, apparently. Where is Roscoe? Oh, there he is. He's over there. This guy is looking for souls. Torn Binu.
I don't suppose you'd be interested in buying or selling a soul now, would you?
Who the fuck are you?
Lar is the name. Lar of Revellon, at your service. That's right. Usually do brisk business, but not having much luck here.
Okay. So you say. How's the selling going?
Haven't made a sale in days. Everyone down here in Skara Brae below seems to have one already. Not an empty vessel among you. Up in the new city, of course, almost no one has a soul. I could make a killing up there, but it's too dangerous. What with the Fatherites running things, my sort of business is frowned upon.
Of course it is. Any buyings?
Plenty of souls down here to choose from, but no one seems in a selling mood. Too busy fighting the good fight, or some such nonsense. Think I'll have to move on to some place where the people are more beset with ennui. Boredom always helps the market.
We're out of here. You suck.
Talking with you.
Yeah, my little... See, there's another one of those. Scent of wine, taste of ale, secret signs, secret tales. No idea what that means.
Welcome to Roscoe's. But I want you to know this is not the Emporium. I'm only here selling this rubbish because the Emporium has been flattened by a giant and occupied by trow. Now, how can I help you?
You could start with... You're Roscoe.
Yes, yes. The seventh of that name, and the first, Fian helped me to abandon my soul. Even in the aftermath of Tarjan's destruction...
Better than selling your soul to the devil? I don't think that would actually work, Opal. Buying Granddad's soul would be difficult, I think, at best. I think you actually have to get somebody else's soul.
The rarest, most exclusive collection of magical and mystical items, elixirs and ingredients ever assembled in Skara Brae, now pounded into rubble and occupied by trow mercenaries who are ambushing every poor practitioner who comes through the door looking for me. It is an intolerable situation. My reputation and... Oh, just a moment. I don't suppose you... Oh, but of course you would. What adventurer wouldn't?
What adventurer wouldn't what?
Yeah, well, when I escaped the Emporium, I happened to take with me a lantern of illusion. If you could drive out the trow that currently occupy the Emporium, then set the lantern on the hook outside the door, it will make the place impossible for undesirables to find until I can return and clean it up a bit. After that, if you find yourself in need of best quality magical merchandise, why, I would gratefully sell it to you for a deep, deep discount. What do you see?
Okay, I'll take it.
Then here is the lantern, and here is the location of the Emporium. Be careful, though. There are a lot of trow there, and they aren't the friendly sort. Thank you for coming to Roscoe's. Please,
Adventure Celestial Art Almanac. Woo. Okay. That's just... Actually, this is just a list of items. Sweet buns and shit. I don't want to talk to you no more. There's nothing down there of any interest for me now. So, I'm gonna clicky there. And we got about... Okay, guys. You guys want to see a bunch more of this? We can run another hour, or you want, or are you guys good now? Except those with fancy silverware. Oh dear. Oh, we need a couple of cogs. But I don't think I have the metal scrap. I don't think I actually have the ability to make those at the moment. Now, the first time I saw this, I thought those were her thighs. It's actually her apron poking through. You look at her from the front, and you see she's got kind of a loincloth thing going on there. But again, if you look at it from the wrong direction, it won't look quite right. All right, so we are now by ourselves, and we must go and find things. By the way, the shift key is actually a toggle for your sprint. Don't have training in lockpicks. I'll come back here after I pick up the rogue, who isn't actually all that far away.
Don't go looking for trouble.
Alan's gate key required. We don't actually have one of those. We are, however, going to run our asses off. Well, Bottom's actually pretty close. Your night to cook, huh? I thought you cooked last night, Opal. Or did you not? Oh dear, that's no good. We can't have that. And this is actually going to go badly. Because that looks like it'll hurt. I'm going to want a full party for that. A full party of 6. So what happens if I don't want to? Because I actually have no intention of reporting anything to the temple. Because I consider that attitude very rude. More metal scraps. Good. We're going to want them. More water. Definitely going to want that. Actually got quite a bit more water in this playthrough. I'm amused, actually. Alright, here's our first little puzzle, and it's going to be easy. That opens the gate. That leads to some shit. We have to get over there because there's our waypoint. It looks like we've got some more of those ruffians. Hold it. Is there anything? I forget if there's anything in here. Nobody here to talk to.
Watch out. There's monsters about.
Yeah. So you say. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Well, shit. Oh. Okay. Don't freak out, lady. It's not all that bad yet. I'm gonna have to go through here and over there. Oh, your mom was out. Okay. That explains a lot. The hell is that, and why do I not want to? And why do I not want to go play with it? Is this well bottom? Might be. Charge. Doesn't matter. We're gonna kill him anyway. All right. First off, I'll knock you in the head. Okay, actually, oh no, we can do this. Die, bitch. Shit, bitch, please. Okay. Well, we're now on our way to level 4. Not much here, actually. Maybe I can sell some of it. I don't need that shit right now. Unless, of course, our next target is without a helmet. Okay, that's blocked. So, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. That takes care of it. Stick to the shadows, friend. Alright. I stay in the shadows. Ooh, what's this? I don't actually know what those are runes of some description, but I'm not sure exactly what they say, or even suggest for that matter. Okay. That'll be a nice... Okay, so we got something there. Of course not. That's kind of a winning.
Well, that's a place to start. I'll find them, Cully. I promise I will. I'll lock down tight until I get back, aye?
Right, Nick. I only hope you can find him alive. There's too many of us hurt and lost already.
This is
There's some legs to pick up after I get him.
and the rappers with such a head start. Oh, who's that?
Corn menu.
You must be the one Rabbit promised to send, and I'm glad to see you. Some kin of mine have been kidnapped, and I could use some help finding them.
Alright, yep. What is this place?
It was the biggest trout camp in all of Keith. Used to be the one place a trout could feel they was safe. Now nowhere is safe.
Okay. We know who they are?
Talk at the guild of some trout sales swords sneaking around Skara Brae, killing people and cutting them up. I hope it ain't them who's took my friends. I've got a bad feeling in my belly.
That could be very bad.
Thanks for giving me a hand.
Alright.
Cully said they was taken near Sinister Street. Well, let's head that way.
Sinister Street's in the south, if memory serves. And you are.
High Priestess Urena, leader of the Temple of the Blessed Lady. She's a lot nicer than Bishop Henred, but they're still on the same side.
And she's also a lot older. Ooh, what's that? Read the journey. The Journey of Aldris. Finally, a location and name are learned from a local smith. Okay, the key to victory found. Traveling by sea. Okay. Shipwrecked, but his goal still near. Takes dagger in hand. And kicks the crap out of something. Stone snake. Whew. Alright, so we have read that. There's probably an achievement somewhere. Around the Grand Plaza, going down Old Corbomite Street, and I locked him in. There is no other way out of there, least that them bucket heads can manage. They sure are as angry as a bunch of wet bees, so don't go letting them out. I hit the key down over in Barred Blazon. After a while, there'll be corpses to clean after all. Oh, damn. Somebody was actually really mean to the paladins. I like it. I like it a lot. More water. How the hell am I doing that? Alright. Save the game. We're going to bind there because considering that might actually be bad. Who the hell are you? Okay.
And what can the folks of the north do for a fellow follower of fortune?
Yeah, that's a female one.
That's what the paladins call me. The most notorious robber north of Lestris. But can they catch me? Not if I can go to ground, they can't.
citizens are afraid of the old city, and with good reason. They've no friends down here. So I cool my heels here when the heat's on, then slip back up above ground for another run. Business is good.
What do you got for sale?
A few things I've picked up on my last trip upstairs.
All right, what is that? Weathered razor strop. Okay. How are we doing for caltrops? I don't think we have any. Do we have any? We got 6, and they've got 9. But their 9 are very expensive. Disguise kit. Rune stitched holy book. No, that's not going to work. Shadow powder bomb. Ooh. 7 lockpicks, 84. Master lockpicks are going to be 2 of them. Oh, 45 a piece. Damn. Death cap mushrooms, blackjack, kawam, and paranoia poison. That's actually good stuff if you've got if you're playing a practitioner.
What are we doing?
Yeah, they can both use it, but I don't think that's a regular leather helm, so we don't need this one. Click off here. Definitely want to hang on to that.
What do you need?
Okay, cool. Let's see. Questy items. The sewer gate key, which is good. Oh, Roscoe. Oh, that's right. Roscoe had his magic lantern. You bastard. Inventory. Okay. That's probably going to be the end of it, and might want to hang on to that actually. Those are fun. Let's see. Okay, we shall confirm that because I don't have anything else that I'm willing to sell out. Okay, we're leaving.
So long, my bonny comrades.
The main weapon of the series. Yeah, because it actually it knocks the it knocks your opponent out as opposed to.
Was I shouting? Forgive me. It's just the Cassid Fazarites. They've wrecked our store and all our merchandise. A collection I have spent a lifetime acquiring. Priceless.
I think after this we're going to go ahead and drop out.
This is Johan, by the way, and I'm Shell.
Right. And you sound way different from this Frenchy bastard. Your eyes are too close together, I think.
They seem to have found it objectionable that many of the artifacts we sell are of L0v3ly provenance, and so decided to smash them all and arrest us.
Oh, that's not a good day.
We escaped when one of the shelves fell on them, and now we're here with just
right.
a few.
You have things to sell?
It's only what we can carry.
Please look.
All right, and oh, bone shards. Bone shards are good. We want bone shards. Torches, compass of Mako. That would actually be a nice thing to freaking have. I don't have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money left on hand though, so that's going to be a problem. Potatoes, cabbage. Oh, we still have a cabbage. Carrots and potatoes. Potatoes are 5. These are 4. Grappling hooks are more money than I want to spend, and I don't have a lot else. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to check somebody's gear.
Thank you.
Aye, thanks.
My inventory, there's his inventory. What's he got? A weathered leather helm. We're going to put this on him then. Armor. You've actually got better armor than I think the other one does. Yeah, you do. So, you. Gimme. Huh?
What are we doing?
You're getting your armor back on. Splinter short bow, which is nice to have. We don't have any more boots though, so I guess you're screwed for that. I got boots, you don't. All right. So let's go back over to the thing here, which won't give me anything. I can't use that one again for some reason. All right, now I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a really neat trick.
This is the police. Blood everywhere. It's terrible.
Quick, grab the cabbages for the angel. Don't forget to save. Actually, you know what? I'll do you one better. When I click here on exit the desktop, click. Would you like to exit the desktop? This won't act as a total save, but you'll be at this spot when you return. It actually does a temp save. Right there. All done. Haters gonna hate. Potatoes gonna potate. Mango's gonna manganate. So, at any rate, we've shown you some of the things. There's some geometry bugs that'll get you stuck. I haven't seen much of that. And we saw none of it today. But yeah, that nameless bug, that bothers me. It bugs me to no end. I don't know if that is expected behavior or not, and I'm going to check the discussions here in a minute. If it is expected behavior, then I'll make a note of that for Saturday. So it is now 1 minute after 2 o'clock on the left coast of the United States. With only one vote for more or less, we will. I'm going to take off here, and I will be definitely bringing this game back. Although I'll be showing you the practitioner next time, and I did actually manage to rename her, which is good. Yeah, that's because you're an hour ahead of me there, dude. All right, sorry about not doing this yesterday, but the download did. But 23 gigabytes worth of download took a while, from about 8 in the morning till almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon here. So, honestly, I like this game. I actually like it a lot. I'm not saying this because I'm a Bard's Tale fanboy, because quite frankly, I am. And I will be completely honest about this. I remember the original Bard's Tale games, the first 3 games, from way back when I was a teenager. And I love those games. 1, 2, and 3. I am actually waiting for Bard's Tale 2 to drop on Bard's Tale Trilogy. And once it does, I'm going to be all over that shit. Because that was actually my first Bard's Tale game. And I enjoyed it immensely. Hanging out in Tangram just was dangerous, though. Not as dangerous as some of the other cities. And it was the only game that didn't center around Skara Brae itself. And Tarjan, oh, by the way, Tarjan's a dick. Can't stand the Mad God. Never mind that I had to kill him at the end of BT3. So, Bard's Tale 4. There are a couple of bugs, so I can't give it a perfect score. But if I was to give it a score based on what I've actually played, I'd probably put it in about the 85, somewhere between 80 and 85 on a 100 thing. Dragon Quest XI will probably go in about the same direction. And apparently we haven't dropped frames today, so that's actually good. Actually, let me check that. I don't think I've dropped... No, we haven't dropped a single frame today. I'm impressed. Okay, so with limited foul ups today, and nobody complaining about and nobody bitching very much about lag or anything, I think the modem's actually getting used to it now. So between now and the next time we see you, be safe, be sane, and let's make games fun again. All right. Yeah, I'm enjoying that, not having to interrupt the stream for weird shit going on. So let's hope it happens again on Saturday. That would be brilliant. If not, I may have to move the Tuesday stream to Wednesdays on a regular basis, even though I've got other shit to do tonight. But that's okay. All right, time to wrap up, folks. You guys have a nice. You guys at least try and have a decent